Okay, it's about time that we talk about these 3 hour Smackdowns. I don't know what it is, but these shows are not clicking. Let's talk about this. Okay, so when SmackDown was first announced for 3 hours, I was one of the few people that was excited about SmackDown going to 3 hours because to me, I felt like it was going to give A, wrestlers who was in catering an opportunity to be back on television, and B, a chance for wrestlers from NXT to get called up because that was the discussion that was going around initially when they talked about moving SmackDown from 2 hours to 3 hours. The first episode of SmackDown going to 3 hours, it was a solid one from what I remember. I don't remember everything that happened on the show, but I do believe it being a solid show. Now, we go through the last few weeks of SmackDown television and it has been absolutely boring. It's been hard to get through these shows. It feels like 2018, 2019 WWE. Those 3 hour Raws used to be brutal. And I was kind of hoping that we were behind those days, but it seems like I don't know what Triple H has been doing lately, but it just seems like he has just been just out of gas creatively, especially when it comes to these shows. And when you look at the roster pool, when you look at the people that's in the SmackDown locker room, it should be no excuse why this television show feels like 10 hours every Friday night. I haven't felt sleepy watching a WWE program in so long, but this show is so hard to get through every week. They dropping the ball with Chelsea Green when her U.S. title run. Now I know a lot of people's gonna say, "Oh well, it's in the beginning stage. Just give Chelsea a chance." This was one of the reasons why I rather that belt go on Naomi, because the segments that Chelsea Green is in with that U.S. championship is what I predicted. She is a weak champion. Felt like that U.S. title belt should have been on Naomi. Naomi could have been doing some open challenges, whatever. Some entertaining television. She's a tag team champion. She's doing things with Bianca. I'm not too worried about Naomi. But going back to that U.S. title thing, I felt like she should have been the right one to hold that championship first. And especially with this 3 hour format, open challenges could be a nice touch. You could bring up people from NXT. You could bring out some people that's in catering. And it could be a nice touch for this 3 hour program. We could have been looking forward to Naomi's U.S. Open challenges for the last couple of weeks, but we don't get that. We get Chelsea Green and Michin, B-Fab, who I'm a fan of. I'm a fan of both Michin and B-Fab and Piper Niven. But what they got going on is absolutely boring. You got Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga, whatever they're doing. I love both of these guys. Jacob Fatu is amazing. He's a huge star on the rise. But what they're doing right now is absolutely repetitive boringness. How many times he's just going to beat up people every week? Like, we need a story going on. Oh, speaking of stories, let's talk about Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens brawling every single week. It's like they're playing WWE 2K Universe mode and they're constantly spamming the same rivalry action with Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes. And this is why people cannot get fully behind with Cody Rhodes' title reign, because the creative behind his stories, it's just like y'all just run out of gas. With this Kevin Owens storyline, I was very much so excited about it from the beginning, but y'all kept hitting the same rivalry action every single week on SmackDown. How many times are they going to brawl? How many times you're going to see officials coming out there? How many times you're going to see the suit and ties coming down there breaking them up? Kevin Owens is teasing a package power driver or something, then next thing you know, we had adrenaline in my soul, something, Cody Rhodes. He's running down there, they do this brawl, they pull apart brawl. A lot of times it ends the show. Every week, we can pretty much be guaranteed a pull-apart brawl for Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes. I am tired of the same redundant stuff. Where is the Street Profits? Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. It seems like B-Fab has been getting way more airtime than the Street Profits. Where are the Street Profits? We want to show Los Garza. We want to show Pretty Deadly. We want to show Motor City Machine Guns. We want to show DIY. But where are the Street Profits? It just seems like a lot of these shows are missing so many entertaining acts, and these matches are ridiculously long. Like, a lot of these matches are just long. They just feel like they're just taking up TV time. all these matches don't have to go 10 to 15 minutes. There's some matches that should be going 5, 6, 7 minutes. Every match to me seems like it's going 10, 15 minutes. And that's how I just feel like we're just killing time on SmackDown. Where are the stories? Where are the backstage? We need more backstage parking lot assaults. We need more promo segments. We need more locker room segments. We need throw some stuff on the street, man. Do something. We need something entertaining. But the constant promos every week. We see Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu, you're doing that thing. We see my boy Mello getting jobbed out every single week. What they're doing with Carmelo Hayes is an absolute crime. Every week he's jobbing out to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing with these people? So many people are on this, so many talented acts are on these rosters, and we're not doing nothing. Shinsuke Nakamura, US champion. Why isn't he on the show every single week doing something? I'm tired of these video packages. I'm tired of these vignettes. They don't do nothing. But all we're getting is longer matches. Long matches every single week. This show is absolute hard to watch. And the things that upsets me the most is that you just look at the people that's in that locker room. You look at the people who's running it. There should be no excuse why this show just feels so bad. I feel like the show's being bad on purpose. Because I know SmackDown being 3 hours is not supposed to be a permanent thing. I know they're supposed to eventually go back to 2 hours, and maybe they're thinking like, okay, we're gonna make this show purposely bad. That way the network don't ask us to extend it to 3 hours no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like the show's being purposely bad. There's no reason why that this show should be this way with everybody that's behind the show, the machine behind the show, the people that's in the locker rooms. We should be looking forward to Friday Night SmackDown, especially with this third hour. What did y'all do with this third hour? What are y'all doing? You know, it hurts me to say, but I can't wait for it to go back to 2 hours because the 3 hour format is hurting this show. It is hurting the show. Y'all kind of catfished us with that first episode, because that first episode, from what I remember, was a solid one. But these week to weeks, it seems like y'all just hitting copy and paste. Brawl with Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes every single week. But anyway, how do y'all feel about this whole 3 hour SmackDown thing? To me, it's been a chore getting through every single week. It's about to not be appointment television for me. Like, I'm about to just watch clips, because unless this product gets better after the Royal Rumble, I don't know if it is going to be appointment television. It is so hard to get through. But how do y'all feel about SmackDown, this 3 hour format? Let your boy know. Let's talk about it, of course, in the comment section. Appreciate the love on the last video that we discussed about Gunther. There's a lot of love shown on there, a lot of comments and stuff. That's what I like to see. Keep it respectful as always. Until the next video. Your boy the Wildcat, Jay Troy. It's out.